Alright guys, very quickly here, just flicking through monthly charts here from top to bottom. This is the strongest coin today, Luna. It's still red on the month, getting a red, you know, it's a red bearish month, but obviously the dip obviously was a good buy, there's no question about it, and the next month could end up flipping green. But most of the market at this point, DYOR is the second strongest coin today. It's had a nice move up, a bit of a bearish candle right there. Of course that could BART back up, but that's a strange pattern right there. Not going to say too much about that in the meantime. So you can see DREP, DREP is the third strongest coin, and that is green on the month. So that is moving well. So some of these strongest coins are actually doing very well. And Metal's had a beautiful move. I posted the other day, it reminded me of Doge. It's up another 6% today. And near, so all of the coins that are green on the month, as you can see, and this is very important. Arrows were terrible, but as you can see, these coins, the top list here is coins that are all green on the month, right? This one is flipping green. This is DYOR. We posted about that that it looked really good. Now we'll start to get to these. So you can see Sand is bouncing. Sand actually had a beautiful stop on the lows right here. It's hard to see it, but it was a beautiful stop on, and now it's getting that reaction. But it is red on the month. You can see now red on the month on Ocean, getting a bit of a bounce. Red on the month on Rune, getting a bit of a bounce. Slowing down a bit. Jamsey, JSMY, whatever. Red on the month here. ICX red on the month, getting these bear market bounces. Like you definitely can, you know, look to be trading these if you want. But the thing is, even if there is a bounce up in these red candles, they generally like to get filled again on a new month, just like this. So if this does bounce up, there's likely to be, you know, even if it is going to continue up, there's going to be some sort of wick down on a new month to, you know, to take some liquidity below, you know, drop down and then move back up. So even trading these monthly candles, these red monthly candles with only 10 days left, you know, there is you're not missing out on much, you know, trying to FOMO in. The safe trade in these red monthly candles is to be trading on a new month. That is the safe way of doing it. You can see, you know, ever since, like, apart from the top few coins, most are all red on the month, right? And the strongest coins on the day are all green on the month, right? You can see, so as we go down this list, you can see I'm not going to say every coin, but maybe it is every coin is red on the month, and this is why they're not getting big bounces. This is why the market is choppy. This is why they're not moving much. This is why it's crap trading. This is why I'm not putting out trades. It's because most of them, you know, 90% of the coins in the market are all extremely choppy and still in bearish chop. There's a red one right there. What is that? ACA. Interesting. It's had a bearish monthly stop on as well. Another red on the month. Red on the month. Now I'm just going down the list here, but you can see now this the last 20 coins or whatever, they're all red on the month. And you know, it's a bit of a knife catch, you know, trading these. I'm just going through them all here. I'm not going to go through them all, but I'm 4 minutes into the video. But you know, the first 4 or 5 were green on the month, and they are the biggest gainers today. And it's not a coincidence that they are all top of the list. It's because they're green on the month. Everything else is red on the month, and it's choppy. It's crap. It's you know, it's not good trading. ATM red on the month. Did that get DEXY or D whatever that is, DEXE? That's slowing down a bit. Okay, Bal's trying to flip here, but it's already had a move up. You know, when it's down, it's a rejection. It's, you know, there's no need to buy that. Here's one here, GLMR. Nice move. It's a monthly candle. Well, that is a bit of an outlier here from the last 20 coins. Probably more than 20 coins now that I'm flipping through them. There's an interesting one right there. CVP. Yeah, this will be looking. I like this inside bar. The tails on the lows, the inside bar. Next month it has a very decent chance to do something like this, where it pops down, stop hunts the inside bar, and has a move up. So that's something to be keeping an eye on. I should put it on my watch list. TOMO. Well, you can see they're all red. This is now flipping green again. There may be OM here. There may be a bit of a bounce into the end of the month here. 11 days left. Keeper had a great start to the month, and now it's kind of topped out a bit. It's struggling. It was very strong at the start of the month. If we go to the daily chart, where is the start of the month? April here, so a bit of a dip, and then it just powered higher into the 8th. Well, not really the start of the month, I suppose, but it's already had most of its move, you would have to think. It could go more, definitely can go some more here. It's an interesting one. Now Zcash looks very good, but I mean, for a new month, these setups are excellent. When you close above the moving averages, you dip back inside, open up a new month, and there's likely, maybe I shouldn't say likely, but very possibly not much downside on a new month on these setups, and it can go higher. We had one here as well. Look at this, you close higher than the moving averages after a dip and bounce back up, and you get the dip down on a new month. It opens up and pushes higher again. I would suspect something very similar here on ZIL. Now if you look at ZIL here, it's actually potentially a very powerful pattern that potentially, obviously it'll depend on the whole market, but a bull flag pattern on a monthly chart that can start to run. Sometimes these actually do love to run. So is Barry Silbert going to be correct? Time will tell, but this looks like a good trade on a new month. Let's keep going here. LRC, I posted about that in the chat as well. You know, people are asking about LRC. I was very bullish on LRC down here. Let's just look at it. Yeah, down on here, I was accumulating down on here. I wanted one more dip down to buy on a stop on. It never happened, and we got that nice bounce. 40-50% bounce off that. It was beautiful. So again, red on the month, MITH, red on the month, whatever that was. Reef, NEM here, red on the month. ATA, red on the month. Farm, red on the month. Dot, red on the month. Berry stop hunt here on LRC. Red on the month again. Berry stop hunt on ELF. DCR, yeah, interesting. This to me looks like, I like this setup actually. I think it's got potential. Quite often, well, I mean, it's already had 3 or 4 candles here. Why is this not breaking down? Okay, that's a good question to ask in this situation. Why is this not breaking down? DCR should be on a watch list for a new month. I'm going to add this here right now. DCR. I just paused the video there just to type that in, save some time on the video. This is interesting on a new month. I mean, it's either going to break up pretty hard or down pretty hard, one of the two. But if this can flip green in this pattern, these love to move higher. And it reminds me of Litecoin a couple of years ago. I'm not going to go. I don't have time to look at it right now. But red on the month, red on the month. Red on the month, RSR. These are the reasons why I'm not buying coins right now, not trading coins right now, because I just don't want to deal with the chop. It's you know, there will be a better setup and a better setup soon, but the entire market is bearish, bar a few outliers, and you know, if there's going to be reversals, like look here. You know, it's a red month, but the dip down in the new month gave a beautiful double bottom reversal here. Like look how many bearish stop hunts we had this month. Bearish stop hunts are usually indication of the market wants to go lower. Like if you get a bearish monthly stop hunt, it would not surprise me for this to open up on a new month and have another leg down because of the bearish stop hunt, because of the failure to break above moving averages. But that doesn't have. Here's another bearish stop hunt. Like, there's so many of them, and that's, you know, of course these can fail again. And if we do fail, like for example, if this has a green month next month, that's a beautiful sign, because this is then the second bullish engulfing candle in here, right? That'll be the second bullish engulfing candle, and that will then indicate the market, the bulls are in control, and this market will want to BART back up. But there's no reason to be trying to knife catch this here, because next month could, if it's not a failed move and we don't get that candle, the more likelihood is that this market wants to go lower, this ENS wants to go down. So there's no need to be knife catching these at this point in time. Like, this is a bearish, look at this, what is this, IOTX? This is a bear flag pattern right here with a bearish engulfing pattern that is telling us that next month this wants to go lower, right? So I don't see any reason to be, you know, if there's a lot of coins telling us that, there's not. I know I've been accumulating some coins down on 95, 97, 98, well, maybe not 98% yet, but between 92 and 97% I've been accumulating coins. But you know, there, Dodo, there's one right here. I've been accumulating Dodo. This is one of the ones I've been accumulating, and it's down 95%. I didn't mean this video to be 11 minutes, so sorry about that. But like, Dodo has got a bearish monthly stop on it. It's kind of implying it wants to go lower as well. I don't mind if Dodo goes lower. I'm happy to average into Dodo if it does go down. Obviously, I mean, we all hope it survives, and we hope it doesn't go to 99.9% down, because that means that it'll still drop 90% from here. So obviously we hope that doesn't happen. You can see I've got this box down here on FTM, sorry. You know, this does not look done. This still looks bearish to me. This still looks like it wants to have another month to the downside, most likely. This bearish base here looks like it wants to break. Like, look at this touch, 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 touch. It just looks like it's going to flush through that level. So again, bearish. What's this, AMP? You know, at this point, so many coins look like shit coins, because we're in a bear market, or in a, you know, at least a bearish trend, and you have to call it a bear market because things are down more than 20%. All these coins are down 80-90%. Well, 70 to 90%. ADX, I mean, why is this not moving up? Like, they're all bearish. Now, I'm rambling here about it all, but I'm just flicking through. You can see almost every single coin in the market is bearish, and they're forming a bearish engulfing candle with bearish monthly stop hunts. These are indications that there is a good chance of going lower, but it's also saying that there's no real need to be, you know, getting caught in the chop. Look at this. This is great. This is a great example. Look at this. Just because there is a bearish monthly stop hunt, it does not mean that the price has to go lower, right? This opened up on a new month and went higher, right? That is a possibility, but that is, you know, what I would like to see, of course. But I don't need to be knife catching all these, trading the bottom of these red monthly candles at this point in time. What is that? Bitcoin just skyrocketed. Sorry guys, just on my other screen here, Bitcoin is pumping. Now, I just posted there, I just made a video about it, saying Bitcoin wants to go higher to retest, and it's just moving as I'm making this video. So this is still my scribbles from my video. I can try and clean that up a bit. Now, I don't want to get distracted here, but you know, I was saying that Bitcoin wants to come up here. This is where it should be going, and now we're getting this move. Very interesting. This is the point up here where we need to figure out if it's going to hold up here, or do we drop back down, and then this is the failure point. This is a very important level. Anyway guys, I'll continue with the altcoins. Actually 14 minutes, bloody hell, I'm going to cut this off, but I'm almost through. I'm not almost through all the coins. There's that many altcoins now, it's getting harder and harder to look through them all. because there's so many coins. Like there must be 300 coins now. I used to be able to flick through my watch list in no time at all. Now it's it feels like it takes an hour to flick through them all. There's that many coins. Yeah, look at waves already as well. Very interesting down here as well. But you can see a lot of bearish charts. I like this coin actually. Very interesting. I like this coin MBL. It's one of the better looking coins. Red, you know, red. All of these ones red on the month. There's no real need to be trading them. If anything, trade a new month only if we're flipping green and staying strong. Like look at this AGLD. I mean, you could knife catch this and see if it's going to bounce and create more of a wick. Anyway, poly, AVA, yeah, PSG, interesting here, but anyway, guys, I'm not going to be able to get through it all. I'll be 25 minutes to get through it all. Bake's red on the month as well. Needs a new month. This hard needs a new month. QI needs a new month. Red on the month. HNT looks like it wants to drop more. That beta looks like it wants to drop more. People. ASR red. You know, they're just 90% of them are red. Red. And they don't look like they've bottomed either. You know, most of these coins do not look like they've bottomed just yet. Maybe things might look different at the end of the month, but you know, they just look like they need a bit of time. Anyway, 17. I was just typing on the group there about Bitcoin. Yeah, these, and just continue to flick through. You can see they're all red on the month. So I'm going to cut this off here. I don't see any reason to be trading all these with the red monthly candles. Most of them, 90% of all coins, it's most likely best to wait until a new month. It's nice to see Bitcoin up 2% here, but this is actually into the point where Bitcoin could fail if it is bearish. So anyway, I'm just going to cut this off here. 3 more just to see red, and red.